I find it insane that social repose has unironically become an Onision. It isn't even a meme. It's just he's a plague on the internet.
So what I would suggest to these people, because I know they're watching, they always are, is that instead of harassing random creators on the internet, you could open wide, just open your mouth and put a gun there and pull the trigger, because that would be a more productive use of your time than what you're currently doing.
Well, hey, in my case at least, he's not wrong. It would be a better use of my time. See, unlike most people on the internet, I don't really have a problem with him saying this. I got tough skin. I make a lot of jokes. I get it. Okay? My problem is he's saying this to people that are criticizing him for his past actions.
You weren't in the relationship. Do I have to remind the people that like they were not part of it. Like they were not involved. So what I would suggest to these people, because I know they're watching, they always are, is that instead of harassing random creators on the internet, you could open wide,
You chose to be in a public relationship, Richie. A public relationship on the internet of all places. And as you know, everything on the internet gets criticized. So when you not only cheat on a well-liked person on the internet, but go on to make a non-apology video where you mock them and just act like a total douche. Like, what do you expect, you know? And the funny thing about all this, he actually gets a really good reception nowadays. So I'm not really understanding what problems you're having that made you want to post this. This is Richie's, social repose like to dislike ratio on his most recent videos. They're fairly positive. So out of the like 10,000 16-year-old teenage girls that still watch and like your videos, I'm not really sure how all those, positive comments and likes, I don't understand how they don't outweigh the negative comments you must get about Jaclynn. I'm sorry, the negative comments you get about cheating for months on your girlfriend.
Even today, like even this morning, I'm still getting DMs and comments and just people constantly reminding me that whole thing happened and how horrible I am because of it. This video has nothing to do with the people involved in the thing that happened what feels like a lifetime ago. It has everything to do with the conduct of the degenerates hate watching my videos and constantly reminding me that I will never improve as a person, I will never evolve, I remain static and immortalized in this moment of time and turmoil in my life. And I completely and fully accept that by making this video and uttering any words about it publicly at all, I will get exponentially more of this bullshit.
No, you haven't. If you accepted that, you wouldn't be making this video. You've accepted that by making this video, you'll get pity. You will get pity from the people that still somehow watch you. You have not grown in the last 3 years, nearly 4 years that this whole drama happened. You continuously make videos and comment on the situation to, I don't know, get attention from Jaclynn? Or to poke at her, to get a reaction, to get pity. Well, you finally did get your reaction, because this video is not the only video. There's another video he posted today reacting to his ex-girlfriend commenting on this because he used her pregnant as the thumbnail, which is just, you have issues, bud. You really do. You have issues. Which is saying a lot coming from me because I have issues.
Okay, so I feel like I don't need 22 minutes to get my point across in this video.
It's been 5 seconds and he's already taking shots at Jaclynn. Her video was 22 minutes, so good one, buddy.
Jaclynn responded talking about my little thing that I did, my very frustrated, angry, all over the place video about the constant harassment and comments that I've been getting over the past 4 or 5 years since our breakup, our drama.
It hasn't even been 4 years yet, Richie. I get saying 5 years makes it seem like a longer amount of time, and therefore it's been a longer amount of time and you've grown and you're more redeemable, but it's not the case. Even if 3 years is a long time, you as a person have not grown, and you've shown that through your actions. And honestly, getting 1 or 2 comments about Jaclynn on your videos nowadays, when they get like 80% likes, probably even more, like most of your videos have a lot of likes these days, I just don't get how that is so painful to you when your YouTube career is finally back on track. Because for a long time you were getting a lot of hate, you were getting dislike bombed to the fucking ground, okay? And now you're not, and you haven't been for a while. So why are you bringing this back up? Is it for attention from Jaclynn? Is it for more views because you have 1 million subs and only get like 30k to 100k of views if you're lucky? I swear to God, this really is just like an Onision all over again, isn't it? Rough.
So I guess this video is directed directly at Jaclynn. I don't know. The video is not about you, that specific one, the one in question, with the thumbnail that you very don't like, which I understand.
Yeah, the video with your pregnant body in the thumbnail and you being mentioned in the title is not about you. How dare you assume that? Are you dumb?
This isn't me trying to summarize or downplay your experience and your personal journey, since all of that, but on my end, it isn't just a comment here or there, as you put it. It is hundreds of thousands of comments, and I get that I was very in the wrong with that, and you were the victim in that situation. So, of course, I'm going to get the brunt of the negativity, which I deserved, at least for a while. But after some time, the message that I tried to get across in my video, although I guess I didn't do a very good job of that, is that the punishment, in my eyes, doesn't fit the crime. I know you disagree with that. Agree to disagree.
These 2 videos show that you do still deserve it, Richie. See, this is the problem with Richie. If he would just act like a normal human being and have empathy, and just come out and say, hey, you know what? I messed up. I take responsibility for that. I am accountable, and I've been trying to grow these past couple years. I know it's not enough, and it may never be enough, to Jaclynn especially. I just hope that one day I can somehow make it up to her and make it up to the fans that are disappointed. Instead of saying, hey, you know what, dumbass? Agree to disagree, okay? I'm not to blame, alright? You're to blame for not moving on, okay? You're to blame for responding to my poking and prodding. I got hate and I don't deserve it, baby. It's been 3 years. 3 years of me acting like a dumbass. What a fucking joke.
The bottom line here is that this is my channel. I make the content I want on here. I talk about the things that I want in my personal experience, whether it be through music or just through talking and whatever this is. And to tell me that because I did bad thing, and from your perspective have seen very little growth, and I guess that's your subjective opinion, okay? I have struggled tremendously due to my own choices, and clearly I have a lot of issues that I need to work out, that I have tried to work out, that I am continuing on my journey to figure out. But originally, this channel, which I'd like to think still holds true today, isn't about drama and relationships and girlfriends and that type of content. Unfortunately, I slipped into that when I was dating you, but I'd like to think, and majority of my content is this, just because it's not as popular as the drama doesn't mean it doesn't exist. That's what I put my effort into, the music, the art stuff. But after the drama and everything that ensued, much like you being known as the girl who got cheated on, I got known as the shitty, toxic, awful boyfriend. But that's not what I set out to do. I set out to be a musician.
The difference between you and Jaclynn is that she doesn't really bring you up unless you bring her up. She isn't known as the girl that got cheated on anymore. You, however, are still known as the guy who cheated and acted like a complete fucking asshole. Because you continue to do that, Richie. Before Jaclynn, you cheated. After Jaclynn, you cheated. You are a compulsive cheater. It's just how it is, bud. And you also are a compulsive douchebag because you act like a compulsive douchebag. Honestly, you should just never respond to controversy ever because you fucking suck at it. You dig your hole deeper. You don't dig yourself out. And I still really don't get why you would make this video when you were getting such positive feedback on your videos. You were getting so many likes. So many likes that when I found your channel again today, after like a year or two, I was so surprised at the positive reinforcement you receive. I guess really the point is, you're known for doing bad things because you continue to do bad things. You also continue to live in the past. I don't know if you just can't move on from Jaclynn or what, but you still refuse to move on and still remain in the past. I just don't get it.
And I guess I should respond to the demands of deleting and altering content on my channel that you have deemed distasteful and unfit to exist. The wedding video was my idea. I paid for it. You agreed to it. We talked about it extensively. Obviously it was a bad idea, but most things in 2017 were. And it was, above all else, a joke that we were both in on. Okay? So no, I will not be deleting that video. You can explain context and nuance to your offspring when they're old enough. How about that?
If this doesn't prove to you that he's stuck in the past, I don't know what will. Refusing to delete a video of you and your ex getting married, staged or not, it's weird, bro. It's weird. It comes off weird. And there's many other videos with her in it that he refuses to delete. While this woman is married and has a kid with her boyfriend is in a happy relationship. I guess that's probably what eats at you the most. She's happy while you're, you. But hey, I don't know what happiness feels like either, brother, so I was gonna say we could relate, but I can't relate because you're unhappy because of your ex, and I'm unhappy because I'm me. As far as the fetus comment goes, yikes, brother. He goes on to talk about how his comment of the people getting mad at him and commenting should blow their brains out is hypocritical because she supported him in a time where one of his fans committed suicide. In this most recent video she made, she said, hey, you shouldn't say things like that when you've had such a close experience with a fan committing suicide. And yeah, those two things are comparable. I'm not gonna waste your time with the clip. I will, however, end on this clip because Jesus Christ, this guy is something else.
It's all monetized. We're both making money. Like, all this shit's so tainted, man. To zoom things back out, I'm very ready to never talk or make a video or any more content about this ever again. I don't want to. I don't take pleasure in it. It is never worth the money and the AdSense, what minuscule amount there is. And for people pushing that narrative saying I'm just this obsessive, crazy ex, you're wrong. You're wrong. I have a life as well, and I'm trying to live it. So thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Hope you have a wonderful day. Stay sad, but not too sad. Bye.
Trying but not succeeding. But yeah, that's all I had to say about this. I could talk about this for hours. I hate hypocritical people, and this man is something else. But yeah, goodbye.